So I'm here in Thailand this morning walking along the beach, and there are two women selling coconuts. Same spot, same product, same price. One woman was overweight, the other lady was slim. The overweight woman, she was warm, smiling, walking up and down the beach, making eye contact, offering coconuts, laughing, talking, engaging. The slimmer woman wasn't moving much. She didn't call out, didn't really speak. She basically just stood there and looked like she didn't even really want to be there. But here's what stopped me. For every one person who bought from the overweight woman, there were five standing around handing a slimmer woman money. No conversation, no effort, no warmth, just preference. And that's when it hit me. This isn't about coconuts. We don't like to say this out loud, but society has already decided who it trusts, who it listens to, who it assumes is capable, who it subconsciously assigns value to. And body plays a huge role in that, whether we agree to it or not. A slimmer woman didn't have to try harder. She didn't have to try to sell herself. She didn't have to convince anyone. She was already positioned as a safer choice. This isn't about worth. It's not about intelligence. It's not about kindness or effort. The overweight woman was doing more and receiving less. And this same pattern showed up everywhere, in job interviews and promotions, in leadership perception, in dating and networking, and who gets taken seriously, who gets overlooked, not consciously, but constantly. And here's the part that makes people uncomfortable, because it's not emotional, it's economic. Being overweight often comes with invisible costs: missed opportunities, being passed over for raises, lower perceived leadership ability, fewer opportunities offered, more money spent on healthcare, medication, treatments, less energy to pursue opportunities fully. Conservatively, very conservatively, this costs women between $15,000 to $20,000 in lost opportunity. Let that sink in for a minute. Not because she's less capable, but because the world responds to her differently. And if you live in that body for 5 years, that's easily 75 to 100K in lost opportunity. Not counting confidence, not counting relationships, not counting how small you've learned to play, just money. Standing there watching those two women, I realized something heartbreaking. The overweight woman was working harder for less return. And she probably thinks it's because she's not good enough, when in reality, the cost, how are you? Sorry. So in reality, she's carrying the cost that she never agreed to pay. So when we talk about weight, this isn't vanity. This isn't about look. It's about being confident enough. This is about what your body's quietly costing you in money, opportunity, momentum. And the hardest part, most women don't even realize the bill is being charged. If this made you uncomfortable, good. That discomfort isn't shame, it's awareness. And this is where real change begins. If this resonated, ask yourself honestly, what has this weight already cost me beyond how I feel about myself? You don't have to answer publicly, just don't ignore the question.